Latest topics in pop culture. I'm Brittany Jones-Cooper.
I'm Shannon Coffey.
I'm Allie Colbert.
And I'm Lucas Tim. Hi, everyone.
Woo! Today we're going to talk about Kanye West's infamous Sunday services and Elon Musk's new music. Plus, Real Housewife Erika Jayne joins the table to discuss her new Shoe Dazzle collaboration, and creative director and founder of Blank Itinerary, Paola Alberdi, stops by to discuss her fashion platform. But first,
guys, say goodbye to sleep because AMC has announced a 22-movie marathon that will play every Marvel film dating back to 2008's Iron Man and concluding with the highly anticipated Avengers Endgame. Should fans choose to accept this mission, they must be prepared to devote 59 hours of their lives.
That's a lot of time.
59 hours?
Yeah.
Guys, what's wrong with people?
It just seems very unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like, there should be doctors and medics on call because I think people will be very unhealthy by the end of the 59 hours.
But like, real talk, there will be one guy who just sits there and doesn't eat and will probably need to be in an emergency room.
Yeah, and he's gonna wear an adult diaper.
Right, you have to.
He's
diaper with like a power bar and a Gatorade, just sitting there, going on himself.
Yeah, I would only do this if I could wear a diaper, be in like one of those like loungy chairs, and then like have food, like hot, good food brought to me, not just popcorn.
Oh, this sounds like my nightmare.
But tickets have sold out. And
Yes.
in New York, they're going for like 10 grand if you want to get one.
Yeah. I think that
10 grand for what?
for the Endgame,
Right.
Avengers Endgame, that is a movie coming out. People are really hyped because in the last movie they killed everybody basically.
Right.
So people
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So I guess it's like the most they killed everybody. It's like the most pre-sale ever for like a Marvel movie, and people are paying like stupid amounts of money. Don't they know that they can just like wait and see it like a week later?
I know. I guess there is something to be said, though, about the theater experience. It is really fun, and sometimes movies, like, make or break it depending on, like, how you feel about them in your living room. Like, I heard Roma was really great if you could actually see it screened in a theater. In my apartment, that just put me to sleep.
Yeah, me and Allie both fell asleep during that.
Roma made me cry, but we discussed that.
We did talk about that.
Yeah, but this is kind of comes after Captain Marvel, like making $1 billion.
Yeah.
So congrats to Brie
awesome.
Larson. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I love that movie. There's a cat in it who's not really a cat, spoiler alert. But he's so cute. And I really like this idea. I wouldn't probably do it, but I like it because it is really hard to catch up on all those movies. Like, if you miss some, like, right now, I don't know which ones I've actually missed. Like, I don't know where to find them. Some of them you can't stream for free, and you know I'm not going to pay that shit. So, like,
that's true.
It is hard to, like, make sure you have all the info.
I'm really bad at the Marvel movies. I haven't even seen an Avengers movie, which I know is shocking
Me
for
neither.
me.
I don't really think it's shocking for you.
Really?
Oh, really?
No, I've seen Black Panther.
Black Panther, of course.
No, your brand is multifaceted.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
I'm more of a magic guy than a superhero guy. I like wizards, you know?
I'm a magic guy.
I like that you said that like with confidence. Like
I'm single, y'all. Call me. I'm a magic guy. What's up?
Mind-blowing.
So, okay, maybe none of us are like Marvel fans, but is there a franchise that you would sit in a movie marathon like
Harry
this?
Potter.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, done.
I'm curious though, does this marathon fall over the weekend?
Oh.
No,
Are people taking off work? Like, what's
I don't
going
think
on
people
here?
who are attending have jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Because that
Tells
HR.
me.
No, but come on, nerds. Nerds are America's greatest asset. These guys are employed.
Right.
You know, maybe they can afford to miss a day of work.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a weird thing to tell your boss.
Yeah.
Hey, can I miss work
No,
to
they're
watch?
not gonna say that.
That's
They're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
be smart about it because they're fucking nerds.
Right.
No, just me. Okay.
Well, photos and videos of Kanye West's Sunday service have been covering our news feeds, leaving social media users curious on what exactly goes on at these events and how much religion is actually involved. In a recent Jimmy Kimmel Live interview, Kim K revealed that the services are more of a healing experience than a religious one.
No, I think it's high on religion. I think this is a very religious, strict to the book being the Bible.
Can we cancel them now? When is enough with this group? Can we cancel them? Like, this is insane. They're starting Scientology. Like,
Yeah, this is dangerous territory. Right now, they're like, no, it's just Christian adjacent. I feel like this is how cults go unnoticed.
Yes.
You know, they're already dressing the same.
Yes, did anyone else get Wild Wild Country vibes?
Yes.
Juan and Manan Sheila. I believe Manan Sheila is behind this. That is what we're gonna find out.
If Sheila's behind this, sign me up. I love
You
Sheila.
love cults.
Yeah, I mean, I love cults. This is not the cult for me. I personally feel like I'm more of a cult leader. Like, I think I have potential to start a cult, so I'm not gonna join that and follow that because that's already a whack-ass situation.
But it's going to Coachella, right? He's gonna hold a service? Yeah.
Easter during it.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you've seen the videos, the music is fire. The music's really great. He has this huge black choir. Everybody's like moving around. The music part is great, but it's just because we know that Kanye is not the most stable guy, it's hard to fully trust what they're saying about it. Because it feels like it's probably something deeper.
But isn't this Kanye's just new version of a concert? Like, this is what he would do if you saw him in concert. He would play great music and then ramble on about shit that didn't make sense. That's just what he's doing every Sunday now.
I also feel like he's pandering because right before this, he was making those comments about slavery and now he has this all black choir like, guys, I'm down, I'm good. It's just like so contrived and so fake and can we cancel them?
But apparently the Kardashians are very religious. Kris Jenner sends him a Bible verse of the day.
They are super religious, but I think
God bless Kris. Is she Jesus? Maybe.
I think it's confusing because Kanye is confused.
Yeah.
So that's why we're all like, what is he thinking? It's like, he doesn't know what he's thinking.
Doesn't know.
Like, that's why he comes out with these horrible statements, he's super polarizing, and then in the same season is doing this. It's just like, what's going on, dude? Like,
because he thinks he's a genius and he thinks that he can like just, people will follow, which here we are talking about it.
But are there any other celebs that you would want to go to their Sunday service?
Yes, I'd go to Shia LaBeouf's Sunday service. I'd go to Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I mean, who else? Anyone who's like a sexy person. Oh, Emma Roberts. Oh, yeah.
I do subscribe to the Church of Oprah.
Yes, of course.
Already. I'm one of the founding members. Super Soul Sundays, a regular thing that I watch. Not even joking. Makes me feel good.
I don't know if there's someone like who I'd want to like preach to me about their like doctrine or whatever. I mean, to be honest,
Madonna.
Well, Madonna, of course. Well, I've sold my soul to her, so I guess that's.
Yeah, you should probably.
She would, whatever her service would be, I would go to it. Like a prayer all the time.
Allie?
No, I don't do this stuff. I'm not gonna listen to anyone.
Cool.
Very on brand.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to church.
Well, now it's time for our first guest. You may know Erika Jayne from Bravo's The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but today she's here to discuss her new collaboration that will have you walking a mile in her shoes. Take a look.
I'm reckless, offensive, I destroy your defenses. My guest list is priceless, and yes, I run a tight ship. Bentleys and Benzes through cash-colored lenses, then dollars and senses. Cha-ching, it's expensive to be made. Looking this good, don't come for free. It's expensive to be made. Looking this good, don't come for bread. A bitch, what? That's just who I be. It's expensive to be me.
Fun, please give a warm Bill Brunch welcome to Erika Jayne.
Hi there.
Hi there, we're so honored to have you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I'm so excited.
You're our Madonna, just to say that.
Well, you know, I'm telling you, I was there.
At the
That's
Virgin
what's so
Tour.
cool about it. Yeah, I saw the Beastie Boys open up for Madonna on the Virgin Tour.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yep.
What else is awesome are your shoes.
That we all have on. I mean, you don't have them
I don't have them,
on,
but I love
we have
them.
them on, so it's great.
So tell us about your collaboration with Shoe Dazzle.
So Erika Jayne and Erika Girardi. Erika Girardi if you want to be a boss in the boardroom, and Erika Jayne if you want some glitz, glamour, and fun in your life at nighttime.
I love it. And what was the process of creating all these looks?
Well, this was a great collaboration. The designers of Shoe Dazzle and myself, we really sat down and I said, listen, these are the things that I like. This is the height of heels that I wear. This is what I'm all about. And we were able to come up with this great collaboration.
That's great.
I love that. And so you, as you mentioned, like this collection is supposed to inspire us all to show both of our personas. So you can can you share us your alter ego?
Well, my alter ego's on television. You know what? My alter ego is someone, I think it's like mostly a stage persona, and I think that we're all social chameleons. So who I am here at work is not who I am at home. And I'm loud, over the top, rash, and like to have a good time.
I love that. And can you give us some advice for people who, you know, are needing a little boost on their confidence, how to be like fearless and fierce?
If you don't take the first step yourself, it will never happen. If you're waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, oh, honey, we've been waiting for you, it's never going to happen. So you have to be your own best cheerleader.
Most people think about their fantasies. You're living yours. Is that
Every
correct?
day.
Every day.
Every day. And I encourage everyone else to live their fantasy too. I mean, I think that, you know, I'm a big dreamer, and I think that we should all dream big, and anything is really possible if you work hard enough, and please do not give up, because that's really the moral of the story.
And on that confidence piece, as soon as I put on these shoes, I was
Did you feel
telling in the back,
sexy?
I felt sexy, and I like kind of put my shoulders back, and I wore this dress because I was like,
you stood a little taller.
I was feeling myself.
Good for you.
Thank you, because I had kind of a hungover morning, and I put on this. And
That would be two of us.
And now,
So yeah.
And now I feel amazing.
Good.
We know and love you from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I've been enjoying this season.
It's interesting.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Can you tease us and how things are gonna kind of?
Well, how things are going to play out.
Yeah.
Well, one cast member leaves during the middle of the season, and then, you know, the rest of us are there to have a great time, and we have some great trips, and you know what? We have a lot of fun, so
Yeah, I heard that
tuned.
you didn't really miss her that much.
Not really. No. The show goes on.
The show goes
Absolutely.
on.
Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I love that you travel with your own glam squad.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, can you just give them some love? Because I love that family you have.
Yeah, well, they are my family, actually, my glam squad. But, you know, I did a collaboration with Too Faced Cosmetics, and I've worn a lot of makeup on television and on stage, and so it's a natural fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. And your
you.
hair looks beautiful today.
I'm a huge fan of yours and a huge fan of Housewives. I'm the Housewives philosopher of the show of sorts. And when you joined season 6, it really was like a monumental change for the show. Did you ever think that where you'd be right now, like you've had this big music career, you're touring around the country, around the world, and now you have your own shoe line? Did you ever imagine that when you joined this show?
No. I never saw myself doing reality television, so
Right.
I never could imagine myself joining a show like that. But when I did, I mean, the world kind of opened up.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's been great. I mean, not without its, you know, listen, hey, it's reality TV, so you got to take it on the chin a lot. But it's been more good than bad, for sure. Especially for me, yeah.
And you have such a strong, unique fan base of people who some who like, don't watch Housewives. Like my younger brother only watched Beverly Hills because of you.
Thank you, your younger brother.
Daniel, shout out to Daniel.
Yes.
But do you ever think you'd want to do more reality TV, do a spin-off? Like, and what do you think if that were to happen, what would it look like?
I don't know if you know, listen, I say yes to everything. So
Right.
if that comes my way, I'm sure that I'll explore it. But if I were to have my own show, it would be so over the top and so much fun
Right.
that you just could not stop watching.
Yeah, I feel like you do like some like RuPaul Drag Race meets Housewives kind of combination.
Kind of battle.
Yeah.
And I'm a big, you know, I'm a big fan of RuPaul's, obviously.
Yeah.
We went to the same high school, so yeah.
Oh,
We're both from Atlanta. Yeah.
And with your fashion statements, you know, I've loved, of course, the Berlin outfit to your recent golf outfit. I think I tweeted you at it saying.
But did you like my golf swing?
Oh, the golf! You were so good. Teddy surprisingly was terrible, but
Just letting you know.
what goes into your fashion statements?
Listen, I believe that fashion is a personal expression. So the situational dressing, I love a little bit of theatrics in everything that I do. Highs and lows and designers and not designers. And it's just really all about how you feel. You know, I feel comfortable in like this and other people, they feel comfortable in whatever they're wearing. So.
And since we have you here and you are a fashion icon, we thought it'd be great to honor you and your shoes by doing a little fashion show to model off
Get out
your
of here!
shoes. So let's get to it. Up first, we have Britney. She carries herself with the grace and intelligence of Michelle Obama. Watch out, she's the attitude of Nene Leakes.
Yeah!
Britney is a man-eater, especially as the host of Jeopardy, who is out Trebek. Now, Erika, what do you think about her shoe, which is the Jealous Neoprene Booty?
Well, hello, I designed the
Yes.
Jealous Neoprene Booty, and you should all be jealous of her feet right now.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
I love the gold zipper.
The gold touch makes it everything.
Everything.
Yes,
it like
babe.
completely shows
Yes.
off. Britney asked for a high power woman just like Britney Jones Cooper.
I love it.
Up next, we have Allie. Allie's childhood friends call her $5 nugget because the first time she bought weed, she only had $5 and could only afford one single nugget. Today at 25, Allie truly looks like a sexy chicken nug, and boy, are we hungry.
Woo!
Now, Allie's wearing the Pretty Mess printed slide sandal. It's very comfortable. It looks like you take it dog walking or anything, right?
This is the beach. This is to the dog park. This is take your kids to school. This is like when you're tired of your pumps at the club, you put on your Pretty Mess slide.
Right, but it's fabulous.
Thank
Pretty
you.
Mess.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Shannon. Shannon, AKA Sexy Arm Spaghetti. She loves a good rumor but hates lies. She wants to live on a cat island, hopes to catch the eye of the Dark Lord. Hail Satan. Now Shannon's wearing the full fantasy embellished heel sandal. Now, I think this is the quintessential Erika Jayne shoe.
This is how you close the deal. This is how you're closing the deal right here. And it's all good. I am so thrilled. This is so much fun. I'm having a meltdown all over my head.
We love it. You
So
kidding me?
good. Yes, I love it.
And now, I think, is she patting the puss?
She is.
Shannon is patting the puss. She is, I'm gonna pat the puss to honor Shannon.
Everybody should roll and pat.
Roll and pat. Roll and pat.
Yes.
Erika, we love you so much. We're so happy you're here that we can honor you in your shoes.
This has been the best. This has been the highlight of my
Oh,
day.
good. I'm so glad.
The highlight of my day. Thank you so much, you guys.
Oh, thank you so much for
very
joining us.
sweet of you.
We really
Yes,
love you. And
my pleasure.
Everyone, please make sure to check out Erika's collaboration with Shoe Dazzle, available April 8th and 9th. Erika, we love you. And a huge fan. Means a lot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, what a good time. Thanks, guys.
Well, Elon Musk can officially add music producer to his resume because he has released a song titled R.I.P. Harambe, which is dedicated to everyone's favorite beloved gorilla. Take a look.
Meanwhile, for some reason this weekend, Elon Musk dropped a rap song eulogizing Harambe the gorilla. Oh, good. So that must mean the Hyperloop is done, we've colonized Mars, and you've finished that machine that gets kids out of caves? What are you doing? Now that headline sounds bad, but it doesn't sound nearly as bad as the song itself. Take a listen.
R.I.P. Harambe, sipping on some Bombay, we on the way to heaven. Amen, amen.
That is the cruelest thing ever to happen to Harambe. A gorilla who spent his life in a zoo and was murdered.
We're still like reeling off Erika
It's
Jayne.
expensive to be mad. No, I'll stop. I'll leave it to Erika.
So Elon Musk is also a mess. Cool. Like,
Yeah. I've seen so many people be like, wow, Elon Musk has really made it like the first case ever of how like smoking weed might be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like he's the only example of like a dude I'm like, maybe you should not smoke weed.
Yeah, but while he's making this, guys, he was in court yesterday because he got like the SEC sued him for $20 million for lying through a tweet about taking his company public. Like, he has really big issues going on.
He keeps doing it over and over again. Like, you can't just, as a CEO, go to Twitter and just be like, our company is thriving, it's awesome, when it's not, and they haven't delivered the cars that they promised and all this stuff. So
That's what Trump does.
yeah, well,
Yeah, that's true. Fact.
That is fact.
fact.
But I would do that if the president did it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's getting fined like $20 million, so it's not worth it. But this song, it's horrible, but it's kind of catchy.
Oh, it is there's a hook.
Like, I'm like,
R.I.P. Harambe, R.I.P. Harambe. It is good.
It's
it is
kinda
like,
catchy.
honestly, if he wanted to come on Bill Brunch and perform this, you know, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I'd be there. Like,
Honestly, I don't know a lot of talk shows offering this to him, but we will offer Elon Musk, billionaire Tesla owner, to perform R.I.P. Harambe. We don't want to hear about Tesla.
No.
Just
We
perform
won't
the song.
ask you one question
Yeah.
about Tesla.
I mean,
Not
I'll
one.
take a Tesla though if he's offering.
Right.
He's not
Yeah.
offering.
Well, speaking of which, did you guys see that he helped Sheryl Crow on Twitter, who had some issues with her Tesla because the screen wasn't working?
Yeah.
He tweeted her to like try turning it off. I don't know. It was like some mode it was on. It was on
he was like,
airplane mode.
unplug and replug. You're like, yeah. Are you sure it's on? You're like, yeah.
Or you
it's
just
on.
like open the thing and blow into it like a gaming system.
Yeah. I also really love that drama that happened between him, Azalea Banks, and Grimes. Remember that? It was so random. So like Grimes, who was dating him at the time, invited Azalea Banks to his house so that they could like spend a weekend recording a track. And so when Azalea arrived, she never saw Grimes.
Yeah.
Like she could not find her. And apparently this was when he tweeted that thing about Tesla going private, and he literally like was having a meltdown. So Grimes was helping him, and Azalea Banks just went wild and was like, airing all their dirty laundry.
Live tweeting.
Yeah, it's amazing that like the idea that you could get lost and like not find someone in their own house just because like, you know, we live in New York, we all live in studios, like where you can find us, you know what I mean? But I love that like she's getting lost in this country with its own zip code and just live tweeting it. I love that.
But also Azealia Banks and Elon Musk, what a weird, like both problematic people.
Rhymes with Elon?
What are they
But he
talking
just sort
about?
of does surround himself with a lot of different characters. Like, I want to know what a dinner party is like at this point.
Also someone named Grimes.
But isn't he supposed to be creating the LA, the loop, the train, like from the airport
also
to...
SpaceX. I mean, I think, here's the thing, Elon Musk is a genius, but he's got like zero chill and no focus. So I don't
Here's
think...
the thing, guys. Elon Musk, he's a genius.
Right.
He is,
If you don't know, he's a genius.
but I don't think we're ever gonna get to see the true fruits of his genius because he cannot decide what he wants to do and focus on it and actually
This is my Sunday service.
Yeah.
It's just like frustrating to watch. It's like a wasted talent.
We really need the Hyperloop, like so bad. Like
I feel like that's a bit of an exaggeration.
needs to happen.
That would save LA.
That it's a wasted talent.
I just need him to focus in and like actually,
Totally.
like he's been promising to deliver these Tesla 3s for like years.
Yeah, and you're
people,
waiting.
And people have paid for them,
Yeah.
and I want mine.
I agree. You deserve a Tesla.
In New York City, I just can't. I picture Britney driving down Fifth Avenue in her Tesla 3
Not Tesla. Picking
with
up
her
diapers.
Erika Jayne shoes.
Yes. Well, you guys, Paola Alberdi is best known as the creative director, founder, and brains behind the incredibly successful Blank Itinerary. The platform and blog is the destination for all things fashion, beauty, travel, and more. Everyone, please give a warm Build Brunch welcome to Paola Alberdi.
How are you?
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Welcome.
Well, I hope we're dressed. We tried being fashionable today for
A
you.
little bit here. Okay.
So I hope we look, you know, stylish enough because we want to bring our game for you.
Oh gosh, I don't think I totally brought myself then. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Tell us about the Blank Itinerary.
So Blank Itinerary, I started it it's gonna be 5 years in May. And back then, you guys know, like we didn't know what we were doing. Yeah. I had just gotten laid off and I was feeling kind of just unmotivated with life and I didn't know what to do. So I was following some of the, you know, now that we know, bigger bloggers, and I started noticing that it was something that I was passionate about, and I started sharing all of my photos like on social media, and then people kind of started to like it and started following, and from there now, fast forward 5 years, it's just become like a huge thing. So
yeah, I mean, you're huge on Instagram. I love your Instagram.
Thank you.
And what do you think has contributed to that sort of growth and success on Instagram?
You know, I think it has a lot to do with like getting to know your audience, and obviously being like creative and innovative, especially now with it, you know, the market is a little bit saturated, so you always have to like find like newer things to do, and kind of be on top of it. But at the beginning, you know, it was really funny because I would post and I wanted to be like very professional. I would take like DSLR photos and, you know, and then I started noticing that people just wanted to see like my daily outfits and what I was doing and what I was eating. And then from there, you know, it just kind of listening to your audience, I think is like the #1 thing because they are the ones that are looking at you.
And I'm trying to adapt with them.
Exactly, yeah. And then, you know, in the last 5 years, I became a mom. And so,
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I think that also was a really great way to connect with my audience. And you know, now I share a little bit of like mom tips, especially like I travel with him a lot. So yeah, it's really cool because I feel like I've built like a community. I don't see it like a number, you know?
Right.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense. And also the name Blank Itinerary, where does that come from?
So it's gonna sound really cheesy, but first of all, like I wanted something that didn't have the word fashion in it because thinking long term, I knew that maybe a brand, like I wanted something that I could see like on a clothing line or just something in general. So, but the cheesy part of it is that when I was picking the name, I was like, well, you know, we're all born with like a blank itinerary and we all decide where we want to go in life, and like I hate routine, so that's kind of how it came.
I mean, you're saying it's cheesy, but it's absolutely true.
But yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
And you know, so yeah, now I love the name, and everyone, you know, loves it, so I'm happy with it.
Great.
I love it because it's also, you know, you don't know where life's gonna take you, and it's about being open. And one of those things is you recently walked your own walk, like catwalk, at the Rebecca Minkoff fashion show.
Yeah, so
what was that like?
That was really nerve-wracking, just because, you know, I've done a lot of things, but I've never walked a runway, and I think it was really okay. Like, it wasn't that big, you know, I was fine with it, but I think it was also because Rebecca Minkoff, you know, she's an amazing designer, but she also had other influencers walk the show, and people of all different cultures, and I think that she just stands for, like, amazingness and, like, women and, you know, always, like, empowering us. So I think it was really nice. It honestly lasted like a second though. Like, I literally thought I was gonna be there like for 5 minutes. No, like I was off and I was like, okay, well that's done.
And you talk about her including influencers, and we're seeing that more and more, especially in the front rows. I mean, digital influencers are really getting a seat at the table. Why do you think that's important?
I think that, I mean, I attend like fashion month, so I do like Milan, Paris, and New York. And I think it's because, you know, we know what the audience wants and what our followers want. And I think what they want to see is like upcoming trends. And I think that now more and more designers are learning that about us, you know, and that's why you're also seeing a lot of like collaborations and capsules. And, you know, so I think that that's why they have us there. And I'm excited that they have us there because I love to go. So.
It's been really fun to see that shift because a lot of the people that I follow now are kind of more into the fashion fold. And
I think in general, like everything is overlapping now. You know, we're seeing models that are becoming influencers and it's just like everything is really overlapping. So
yeah. And you're also a brand ambassador for Tresemme.
I am.
So what are some of your responsibilities with that?
So I've been working with them for the past 4 years, and I attend New York Fashion Week with them, and I do other events with them. But we've done everything from like filming and just posting kind of like the new hair trends of the season, because just like fashion, there's also hair trends, and people want to know like what's in style. So I honestly have a lot of fun with them. Like it doesn't seem like I'm working when I'm with them, just because I've obviously, after 4 years, like they've become my family, and like I always see the same hairdressers, and like we're always like playing and like doing all different like crazy looks. So
sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So Blank Lifestyle is a destination for beauty and travel tips. So do you have any kind of recommendations, like beauty tips of 2019, or where you think we should all be traveling to this year? Because I'm looking to go on vacation.
Always.
Always.
I mean, honestly, it really just depends what year. I love to go to Europe. I love Italy.
Italy's the best.
I feel like summer is coming up.
Yes.
You know, like Amalfi Coast. It's beautiful, perfect for pictures. And
love it. Perfect for pictures, number one. It is, it's true. It's so beautiful there.
It's so beautiful. And for beauty, I'm like really into like brow products right now. I think brows are having their moment.
The comeback?
Yeah. And so like, I think that I'm pretty much into that. And then always like lipstick. Like everyone loves like a good lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love a great lipstick. You mentioned that you're a mother, and I think, you know, I don't love when people ask mothers, like, how do you do it all? Because I think it kind of implies like you're lacking in one thing, but I think it's inspiring when you as a young mother kind of being able to create a whole brand. So to young mothers out there, young women out there who want to be mothers, like what do you say to them, like to continue to follow your dreams, but also like?
I think the number one thing is to not be hard on yourself. I think that especially with social media and myself saying it, you know, I think that everyone like looks at me and they're like, oh my God, you have it all together. No, I don't. I really don't. Like literally, I like always when I'm at home, I'm like in sweatpants and like I came to the park and like I just roll out of bed. So like, I think it's just important to like not be hard on yourself, and especially in the mom community. Right. But I'm also really grateful that I have like a great support team at home. Like an amazing husband who helps me. Like when I can travel, like he stays with him. So just having like support and family around is great.
And you mentioned that, you know, I think we're in this really interesting time where influencers are becoming more than just influencers and getting into different areas. Do you have any hopes and dreams, maybe other business ventures that you want to kind of tap into?
Yeah, so I can't say too much about it, but I have something exciting coming up in the summertime.
Cool.
And I think it's exactly what we talked about. Like, I think that it's just kind of like always being innovative and trying to like tap into other things that I haven't done before. So we'll see.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to see everything. Paola, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
You can check out Paola's blog and by visiting www.blankitinerary.com. And if you haven't already, check out Build Brunch on the Yahoo Play app, where you can test your knowledge with trivia and earn rewards alongside us. So we'll see you on Monday, same time, same table.
Thanks, guys.